So do you also use IndiaMart to get more leads for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to add IndiaMart leads or inquiries to Salesforce for contract manufacturing services. So over here I'm running a business related to same, and we also use IndiaMart to get more leads and inquiries for our business. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead through IndiaMart, automatically with the help of the same lead details, a new lead should be created into my Salesforce account too. That means the lead details received through IndiaMart should be added into my Salesforce account too, so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between IndiaMart and Salesforce. And we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, with the help of a simple and amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So do you also want to create this automation for your business and convert your leads into clients? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So today I'll guide you through setting up an automation that adds IndiaMart leads directly into Salesforce. This will help contract manufacturing businesses keep a track of inquiries, nurture leads, and enhance customer relationships without manual data entry. So let's get started with a really simple example. Let's say that my name is Test Lead, and as you can see that I've entered all of my requirement details. And now I'm just going to submit this inquiry right from here. And yes, you can see that we have successfully submitted it. So now I'm just going to open my Salesforce account. And yes, you can see that in my Salesforce account, a new lead has been added. You can see the name, the company, the lead status, the source. Over here you can see the rating, the email, and the phone number. So yes, you can see that within second, as soon as we submitted the inquiry, the details of the one who submitted the inquiry has been added into my Salesforce account. That too without any manual efforts. So yes, this is the automation we are going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this automation for your business, then for that you have to watch this video till the end. So to do this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connected by browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in. And as soon as we're going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm just going to click on this Access Now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And as soon as we're going to click on this Access Now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we just have to click on this button which says Create Workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here, I want to save the workflow in this folder which is Automations. And I want to name my workflow as this, which says how to add IndiaMart leads and inquiries to Salesforce for contract manufacturing services. And then we just have to click on this create. And as soon as we're going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. And that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. And in order to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application as IndiaMart. So I'm just going to search for IndiaMart over here, and as you can see the same, so we're just going to select it. And as soon as we're going to select the trigger application, it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically, trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is captured, my workflow should be triggered or started. And as soon as we're going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a a webhook URL, and we are going to use the same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our IndiaMart account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. So I'm just going to copy this webhook URL, and then we have to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your IndiaMart account, navigate to the lead manager section in the left tab, go to import export leads from the three dots, and then click on I am leads push API. Choose other in the select source option. Alright, we are going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my IndiaMart account, and now from the left side of the bar we have to go towards this lead manager section. Alright, and after coming over here towards the lead manager, we have to go towards the three dots which says menu, import export leads, and then push API. And now it is asking me to select the source and the CRM platform name. So as you can see that in the help text it has mentioned that choose other in the select source option, and then enter Pabbly Connect in the CRM platform name. So we are just going to do the same. I'm just going to select the source as other, and now for the CRM platform name I'm just going to keep it as Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me for the webhook lister URL. So we are just going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow and click on the save details. And now it is asking me for the reason. Why do I wish to shift my IndiaMart leads to any other application? So over here I'm just going to select my reason as this, which says I feel that I can permanently save the leads from IndiaMart and view later. And then we just have to click on this green button which says click to generate OTP. And yes, now it is saying that it has successfully sent me a OTP. So I'm just going to enter the OTP over here. So yes, you can see that I've successfully entered my OTP, and now I'm just going to click on this submit. And as soon as we're going to click on this submit, yes, you can see integration live. So this means that we have successfully added our webhook lister URL right over here in my IndiaMart account. So with this, we have successfully created a connection between our IndiaMart account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. But now you can see that it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what we have to do is, I'm just going to open my integration once again, and we have to click on this blue button over here which says test your webhook lister URL, and once again we just have to click on this test. And as soon as we're going to do so, it is giving me a curl request header. And now with this, what has happened is that with this we have successfully completed our test submission, and now IndiaMart has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. And yes, over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. You can see the subject, which is requirement for empty mineral water bottle. You can see the sender state. You can see the unique query ID. You can see the phone number, the alternative phone number. Over here you can see the sender's name, sender's mobile number. We are going to move it forward. Over here you can see the product name and the query message, which is I want empty mineral water bottles. Kindly send me the price and the order details. You can see the quantity, order value, and the rest of the details. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received through my IndiaMart account, automatically my workflow is going to get triggered, and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Alright, so further what I want is, I want to add these same IndiaMart lead details to my Salesforce account. So for my action application, I'm just going to select it as Salesforce. So I'm just going to search for Salesforce over here, and as you can see Salesforce, so we're just going to select it. And now it is asking me for the action event. So for the action event, I'm just going to select it as create lead and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your IndiaMart account with your Pabbly Connects workflow, you can click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on this blue button which says connect with Salesforce. And as soon as we're going to click on this blue button, yes, over here you can see that Pabbly is asking me for some permissions. So I'm just going to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on allow. Pabbly is safe. Alright, and as soon as we're just going to click on this allow, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Salesforce account with our Pabbly Connects workflow. And over here it is asking me for these details in order to create a new lead into my Salesforce account. So as you can see that we are only going to enter the details which are required. Alright, I'm just going to enter the details right over here. Let's say that we're just going to start with the last name. So over here I'm just going to enter the last name, but we are not going to enter it manually or by copy pasting it, but instead we're going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected IndiaMart as our trigger application. So we are just going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details automatically, my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So over here, I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the last name, right? So let's see that I'm just going to enter the last name right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But let's see that I'm just going to map this sender's name from the previous response. So I'm just going to look for name, and as you can see, Prabhat. So let's say that we're going to map this. Then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. So as you can see that the Prabhat is first name, not the last name, right? But what happens is that while capturing the response, I have received only the last name because I'm using a test IndiaMart account. So I receive the default and the test details. If you're using a live IndiaMart account, you're definitely going to receive the first name and last name both. So you can map both right over here. All right, we're going to move forward and map the company name. So I'm just going to look for company name over here. And as you can see, ABC Private Limited. So we're going to map it. We're going to move it forward. We're going to map the phone number. I'm just going to look for phone number and map it. All right, we're going to move it forward. We're only going to fill in the details which are required. For the lead source, I'm just going to keep it as other. For the status, I'm just going to select it as open not contacted. And let's say for the rating, I'm just going to keep it as warm and click on this save and set test request. And as soon as we're going to click on this save and set test request, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully added the lead details into our Salesforce account which was received from my IndiaMart account. So I'm just going to open my Salesforce account and check for the lead details added. I'm just going to refresh this leads page right from here, and now you can see that in the recent items it is Prabhat. So we're just going to go towards this Prabhat, and yes, you can see the details added. You can see the same name which we entered, you can see the same company, the lead status, lead source, the rating, and the same phone number which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received through my IndiaMart account, automatically the same lead details would be added into my Salesforce account too. That too in real time and within seconds. Like I showed you in my real time example. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and set test request. This workflow is going to run in backend. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just close this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.